You are absolutely meant to live a fulfilling life. This is something that Natalie lived by. She lived a very short but meaningful life. We come together today not to dwell on our dearest friend Natalie leaving us much too soon, but the memories that we all share of her. Seeing everyone come together as friends and family is something that she would have wanted. I'd like to start off by saying how she has always been very passionate about everything she does. Everyone knew that Natalie would give 100% in her life no matter what. For as long as I can remember, Natalie has always had such a passion for helping others out. If they needed help, she'd help them. Natalie loved working in the summer at summer schools, teaching children how to read. Ever since she was little, she would love being around children and watching them grow, not just with their knowledge, but their excitement as well. For several years, she worked with children that would attend summer school, where she assisted the teachers in teaching them how to read. Each day she spent with the children, it warmed her heart knowing that she wasn't just teaching them skills for now, but in their future as well. For some, working with children can be quite challenging, but for her, this was never the issue. Natalie would work with the children to teach them new things all the time. Many times she'd be babysitting and come up with new activities to keep the children engaged throughout the day. Many of the families she had babysat for had pools, so in the summers she would teach the children how to swim. She would love to see how the children would become more and more independent each day. When it came to the children having to do everyday chores when their parents were away, she'd come up with an activity so the children would enjoy doing them. Natalie not only enjoyed being with children, but she enjoyed being with the elderly as well. Natalie assisted the elderly with cleaning their homes. Many of the people lived in senior living homes, so they needed help with cleaning windows and such outside, so she would do this for them. Not only was she doing outside work, but she'd also go inside and help clean out closets and drawers. She'd love if they came across something fun and would trigger a memory or a story, which she found always to be so much fun. She was such a great listening companion for the elderly as well. She could sit there for hours listening to the people tell stories about their lives. She loved to hear how things were so different from back then to how they are now. Natalie also loved to listen to how lonely these people were. Most of them considered her family because many other families were too busy for them. As many knew, Natalie loved to help others out. When it came to children and elderly, she was always there to help them out any way that she could. Just like being there for others, she was also very big into being a team player. She was always working with others and would enjoy doing that very much. It came from playing soccer and working with all her coworkers. Natalie was such a team player with everyone she came in contact with. She was very active in sports for many years. Soccer was always a passion of hers. She loved this sport because she knew that you had to play as a team and couldn't be just one player on the field. Natalie always tried to find the positive out of everything. Even if the game didn't go as planned, she'd find the positive and keep the team upbeat for the next game. Not only was she a team player on the soccer field, but also in the workforce as well. She would always make sure that she could help out her co-workers any way she could. She'd stay extra hours to make sure that the job was done to the best of their abilities. She would contribute ways to improve not only her job, but others as well. She would help out others if they needed help with lifting things so that the job could get done faster. Being a team player meant working with others, which is something Natalie loved to do. She always worked hard no matter what she did. She loved also being a very creative person. She was very creative when it came to everything, but in particular, the kitchen was her favorite place to show this skill. Something that we all know her for were her sugar cookies. We'd see such great detail in them, and they'd be perfect every time. Natalie's desserts looked like they could have been in photographs in magazines. The frosting on cakes had patterns etched into them that were just perfect every time. Natalie not only was creative in the kitchen, but at home as well, in her bedroom. Her organizational skills helped her. If there was a container that was empty, she would decorate it and use it any way she could. Her painting skills with color showed on her walls. When it was time to paint her room, she made sure that the colors matched everything in her room. She was there with her passion for working with others, and could be by teaching or even by teamwork that she was involved with. She never had a day where her creativity never shone through. We all loved how she was always around with a helping hand. Natalie loved seeing the people's faces when she was helping them out. It didn't matter the age. She loved working as a team, being with others to show her creativity, and just being able to express herself in any way. She will be truly missed, but will remain in our hearts forever. I'm going to leave you with this quote from Abraham Lincoln. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years.